Okay, this is how to make yogurt by Alkis. First of all, you've got to buy a yogurt starter, anything with Greek style, anything with 10% or so fat, not low fat, natural yogurt, whole milk, preferably a nice one. I don't know, Rachel's, we're using Riverford here, and this amount of liquor. That's where I mix everything. Jars, I usually do about 4 jars of yogurt for a litre, and something to boil the milk up in, and of course the crucial thermometer. You've got to have the temperature of the milk correct. Let's go. Okay, here's my saucepan for the litre of milk in. On full heat and wait until it boils. Now, boiling is quite important. Basically most milk is pasteurised, and that's to get rid of whatever the pasteurisation does. So it usually takes about 10 minutes, and it's obvious when it starts bubbling up. And then the key thing is you've got to simmer it just below boiling for another 2 to 3 minutes. The more you simmer it, the more set it is. Okay, we'll wait for our... I'd set a timer, that sort of helps me, and we'll wait. Okay, it's boiled. It's boiling. Turn it down a bit. Now 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how set we want it. But if we want it, I'll give it a good 3 minutes. Now this bit, I mean, I don't know how you're going to do with an Arga, but this is quite tricky to control, and the gas really helps with the flame up and down. But you can see what it's doing. It's just bubbling without boiling. Now this bit, I mean, I don't know how you're going to do with an Arga, but this is quite tricky to control, and the gas really helps with the flame up and down. But you can see what it's doing. It's just bubbling without boiling. Okay, it's coming up to the 3 minutes. And now we'll turn it off and put it into our mixing bowl and cooling bowl. Okay, so we should have achieved temperature there. It should be 43 degrees. Yeah. Get the yogurt. Right, so it's 4 tablespoons for the litre, reasonably generous tablespoons. Mix it up gently with the spoon. And then I use this whisk thing, which actually is very good, but you shouldn't, if you use one of these, don't over whisk, because it tends to bubble up and froth up too much. Just do it gently. Stop with the spoon. There's still some lumps in there, so then just gently until all the yogurt is mixed in with the 43 degrees milk. Check there's no lumps. Now we can put it in the jars. So there we have the jars. We take them over to a warm spot on the Aga. I usually put an oven glove down, put the jars on top and then cover them over. Not too warm, it's on the lowest heat, and come over and then 10 hours or overnight, so 10 hours from now we'll see the results. Probably won't work. Here we have 10 hours later, or the next morning. No luck, still warm, but set. Cool down. Half an hour or so, and then it's on. Make sure you're yogurt.